I hope you guys are doing awesome. Welcome back to Morning Coffee. On this channel, we talk all about organization, goal getting, productivity, and personal growth. I am so excited to be bringing you new content this week. My resolution series is over. I hope you enjoyed all of those videos, and now it is time to get back to some regularly scheduled programming. We have just started the month of February here, and so I decided that I'd like to share with you how I plan for a new month, kind of all of the steps that I go through and the lists that I make to set myself up to really accomplish everything I'm looking to do this month. So I am going to do a little plan with me today. I'm going to do a little bit of kind of this kind of filming as well as a little bit of just kind of over the planner kind of filming, like all of those fancy actual planning channels do. Just a word to the wise, I am not like a really pretty planner person. I don't have all the stickers and the washi tape and the markers and all those things. So if that's what you're looking for, this really isn't the video for you. But if you're looking for some practical, applicable tips on how to plan functionally and really efficiently, this is the video for you. Let's get started. All right, guys, I am ready. It's time to plan for February. Let me show you quickly what I have for you, or I guess what I have to plan with. So I obviously have my planner. This is a Day Designer planner. I will leave a link to it below so you can find it if you want, but this obviously has like my calendar, my work schedule, all that kind of stuff. I also have my goal planner. This is the Lavender Artist of Life workbook. I've talked about this many, many times on my channel. But this is kind of how I've planned out my goals for the year. So it's important to kind of check in on those when I'm planning for the next month. And then I've got my planning sheet. So I kind of created a monthly planning sheet just on a notebook, in a notebook piece of paper. And I just really loved the layout of this. My planner doesn't have like a weekly planning spread, it's daily. So I didn't have any way to kind of like look at my month as a whole and everything I wanted to do with it. And I didn't know how to like distribute those tasks amongst the week. And so I just started like sketching out and drawing something in on a notebook. And then I was like, you know what? I can do better than that. I can make something fun and cute to use, which is why I have my monthly planning printable. You'll see a close-up of this in a minute as I start writing my stuff down here. But I actually am including a link down below. It is a free download. You don't have to give me anything for it, not an email address, nothing. Click down below so you can get a copy of this planning printable so you can help plan your month. So here is a close-up of what the printable looks like. It obviously says February on the top. I will include in the link below, there's actually a February and then there's a blank templates that you can use it for any month that you'd like. It says monthly plan. Here at the top, this is where we brainstorm. This is where you're going to literally just make a list of every little thing that you can possibly think of that has to get done this month. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll do it or it's a priority or not. Really, the whole point is just to kind of empty your brain, get everything in here so that you can kind of put everything in one place and work on the things that are important. And then down at the bottom, it's broken into 4-week blocks. So eventually the goal will be to take all of these tasks that you have assigned to yourself for the month and assign them to a week so that you can make sure you're planning the time to get them done. So here is the printable, and again, that's in the link below, but we're going to start up here and I'm going to start writing in things that I want to get done this month. Okay, so the first thing that I will start with is I actually will start with my monthly plan for January, and I'm going to make sure that everything that was on here that I think needed to get done actually got done, and if it didn't, I'm going to start by copying it over to February. At this point, you might decide that something just doesn't need to be done, and that's totally fine, but you'll evaluate those kind of one by one and then put them on here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my planner, my calendar for February, look at kind of the things I have going on throughout the month, events, trips, stuff like that, because a lot of them will have to-dos in there. So it's my father-in-law's birthday, for example. So I need to put that on my list so that I make sure we're making plans properly for his birthday. So I'm going to start by writing down any event-related things in February. Then the next section is just all about writing down all of the things that I want to get done this month. Now that I've got stuff from the last month and I've planned kind of the event related items, now it's time to put all the tasks in place. Okay, so there's my list. You will see that a lot of these things are, some of them are financial, some are for the home, some are personal. I just kind of put everything on here. I do keep my work stuff separate, but this is kind of a big conglomerate of all of the things. The next step is to take all of these tasks and put them into a week. So this is how you're going to start planning the time to actually get all of these things done. Some of these are going to be super easy to put into a week because they're time bound. So for example, my father-in-law's birthday falls in this week, so I need to make sure that I'm getting, prepared before that. So I will write down the dates of the weeks here in February. So here they are. Okay. And so then I know I need to put my father-in-law's gift here. My Valentine's Day plans here. My friend's birthday here. And then the rest of the items, I'm just going to go through one by one and decide when I have the time to do them. So now I have all of these tasks planned for a week. Now, what you'll notice is I planned for a lot here in the first 2 weeks, and it's a lot lighter in weeks 3 and 4. I do this kind of strategically because I know that life happens, life gets in the way, and as much as you plan, some of these things are likely not going to get done and they're going to get moved to the next week. So if I plan for a little bit of space here, I can use some of these items over here, use the empty space, so that you can still get them done and you're not overwhelming yourself with too much to do. And the last column that's always going to be included in this printable is next week. So once you get to week 4 and maybe you have a list of things to do and there's some things that just aren't going to get done, you write them in this column, and this is what you'd use to kind of start your planning for March. So that's basically it. That's basically how I use this printable. And then what I do is every week, usually on Monday night, I will take out my printable with my list for the week, and I will take all of the tasks that I've assigned to myself for that week and put them into days. I don't like to put them into days on a monthly basis, like right when I start this. That's just too overwhelming, and it's almost like you may not have a good handle on your schedule yet. So every Monday night, I'll take my week's tasks and I'll put them into certain days to get them done. If I know that I need to go grocery shopping, I can kind of plan out based on my work schedule, which changes every week, and kind of like our social schedule, when would be the right time to go to the grocery store, when am I going to have time to work on the taxes, etc., etc. So this is going to kind of set you up for the month, and then what you need to do is kind of use it on a weekly basis to get those specific items done that you've planned for that month. I think one of the things that people tend to struggle with the most, excuse me, my arm was getting tired, is we're really good at setting goals and making plans, but we're not good at following through on them. And so I've really found that this system helps me actually get stuff accomplished every month. I hope you found this video super helpful. Make sure you click the link in the description below so you can get your planning printables for February and also a blank one for following months. This is a really, really great tool to help you get a lot of stuff done during your month, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any other of my videos on organization, goal getting, productivity, and personal growth. Make sure you click that notification bell so you get notified about my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.